Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. So you're looking for romance. You want the fireworks, the butterflies, the good morning texts, and those adorable inside jokes. Well, slow down, cowboy. Before you get the partner of your dreams, you might want to snag yourself a friend first. And not just any friend. If you're a guy dating women, get yourself a female buddy. If you're a gal hoping to land a fella, find yourself a male BFF. Or hey, if that doesn't fit your scenario, this still totally applies. Why am I suggesting this? Because having a close friend from the opposite gender or a gender you're romantically interested in is like unlocking a cheat code to the wild world of relationships. It makes your love life and your social life better in ways that you wouldn't expect. That's why today we're going to talk about the 7 benefits of having an opposite gender friend. So if that sounds at all interesting or intriguing, I hope you'll stick around because that's what's on the agenda. Ever wondered why your date seems to go radio silent right when you're talking about something serious? Or why they disappear after a mention of commitment? A friend of the opposite gender can give you a peek behind that curtain, helping you decode quirks that might otherwise drive you bonkers. It's like having a personal translator for your emotional language. You stop stressing about whether they're shy or disinterested or they just don't know how to express their feelings. Armed with this insight, you'll go into future dates feeling cool, calm, and collected. No more texting your group chat in a panic asking, "Why hasn't he replied? It's been 3 hours." If you want to up your communication game, there's no better training than hanging out with a friend of the opposite gender. Maybe your male buddy loves witty banter, and your female friend thrives in emotional heart-to-hearts. Yeah, those are stereotypes, but that often happens. Learning to adapt your style based on the person you're with makes you a more versatile communicator. And that skill is gold in dating. Plus, with enough practice, you'll find yourself complimenting like a pro. When date night rolls around, you won't be fumbling for words. You'll have a repertoire of thoughtful things to say. "Wow, you look amazing." Sounds a lot smoother when you've been tossing out natural comments to your BFF for months. Having a friend of the opposite gender allows you to get fresh perspectives. They can expand your worldview. Your guy friend might convince you that action movies and nachos are a valid Friday night plan, while your gal pal opens your eyes to skincare routines and emotional intelligence, or vice versa. I'm not making any assumptions here. Any new perspectives help you grow and make you a more adaptable partner. Who wouldn't want to be the kind of person who can appreciate conversations about things that are outside your comfort zone or outside your area of expertise? A quick thank you to today's partner, Tabu. Tabu was created to address the intimacy issues and challenges that we women face as our hormones change over time. From menopause to childbirth, or simply the natural shifts that come with age, these changes can impact how we feel in our bodies and in the bedroom. But here's the good news. Experts are on our side. Tabu partnered with gynecologists, urologists, and even pelvic floor specialists to create products that help address common symptoms like dryness, low libido, and even painful sex. Their Golden Hour kit is designed to make sexual health a natural part of our everyday self-care. Because taking care of ourselves shouldn't stop at skincare or fitness. And what makes Tabu different? These aren't just toys. They're beautifully designed tools that are backed by experts to help women stay connected to their bodies and maintain a vibrant, healthy sex life. The products are designed to support women in maintaining their sexual wellness through every stage of life. If you want to learn more about these beautiful and effective tools, check out the link in my description below. And don't forget to use the code CAREY10 to get 10% off your order. Because our sexual health isn't something to ignore, and Tabu might be just what the doctor ordered. Yeah, they might not be your usual topics of conversation, but trust me, becoming well-rounded makes you just way more interesting to your future romantic partner. Dating early on in a new relationship can sometimes feel like you're walking on eggshells, trying to say the right thing, make a good impression, and not drop pasta in your lap. But with a good opposite gender friend, all that pressure kind of disappears. Hanging out with your friend or with your friend and a group of other friends feels relaxed and low stakes. You can just be yourself without worrying about impressing anyone. And guess what? That's excellent practice for dating. When you get comfortable being your authentic self with an opposite sex friend, it just becomes much easier to bring that same energy to a date. It's a way to kind of take the mystique away. Number 5, your opposite gender BFF can give you insider tips you wouldn't get anywhere else. Well, at least not without paying for it. Trying to decide if you should send a meme or a heartfelt text, your buddy's got your back. Wondering if your new date is interested or just being polite, your friend can help you decode those mixed signals. Now, take their advice with a grain of salt. I'd never recommend ignoring your gut or your own impulses and good common sense. But having someone to bounce ideas off of, that's priceless. Opposite gender friendships can help you stop stressing about the dreaded friend zone. Here's the truth. Just because you're close friends doesn't mean romance is inevitable. Or actually that it has to be off the table. Sometimes it's just about watching Netflix, sharing snacks, and having a great time. No strings, no pressure. And the cool part, if a friendship ever does evolve into something more, it starts on the best possible foundation. Whether it's platonic or romantic, these friendships can help you learn that not every connection has to come with labels or expectations. And as long as you're communicating and not lying or kidding yourself about what you're feeling, these can be really, really healthy relationships and not going to surprise you along the way when somebody suddenly changes the plan or the rules. These friendships push you out of your comfort zone, and that's a good thing. Maybe your buddy drags you to karaoke night, even though you swore you'd never sing in public again, or convinces you to go to that art exhibit you thought would be boring, but it turned out to be kind of amazing. The beauty of these friendships is that they help you try new things, and that makes you more open, adventurous, and ready for whatever comes next in your love life. Growth doesn't always have to be deep or serious. Sometimes it's just about laughing at how bad your singing really is, or they're charging what for that art. And of course, these friendships, like all friendships, come with some challenges. Here's how to handle the 3 most common ones that you might be thinking about. 1, people might assume something's going on when you have a close friend of the opposite gender. People are going to talk. At the start, friends and family, even nosy strangers, might jump to conclusions. Are they more than friends? The solution? Be open about your friendship. Introduce all your friends to one another, which allows everyone to see that you're just pals. Also, it gives other friends the ability to develop their own personal connections with each other. Let them see how platonic your bond is. And just remember, what other people think about you, and your friendship for that matter, is really none of your business. Number 2, developing feelings. Yeah, sure, it happens. One of you might catch feelings and suddenly brunch feels more like a date. If that happens, it's just important to have an honest conversation sooner rather than later. This happens in newer friendships. And you can say something like, hey, I've been feeling more than just friendship vibes lately. What do you think? This clears the air and helps you either set boundaries or explore what's next without any emotional games. And then next up would be jealousy from future partners, like with Steve and Anna, an episode in You Be the Coach. When you start dating somebody new, they might be a little bit uneasy about your close friendship. And the key here is openness and transparency. You have choices here. You can either be upfront early on. Hey, I've got a close friend, Alex, and we've been tight for years. There's nothing romantic here. I just wanted you to know. Or better yet, introduce them. Let your friend and your new partner bond. Who knows? They might become good friends too. The other thing is, some people have pointed out in that episode about Steve and Anna that you don't need to share everything with somebody right away. So there's no reason on date one, two, or three that you say, now, hey, I need to let you know I have a couple really great friends, but they're not the same gender that I am. They're your gender. Are you cool with that? There's no reason to give somebody that kind of power early on in a relationship. And honestly, some of these issues are really about newer friend relationships. My guy best friend has been my friend since high school. So it's not like suddenly we're going to fall in love, right? We've been friends forever. We don't have that kind of a relationship. The way I see it, opposite gender friendships aren't just friendships. They're opportunities to grow, learn, and become a better version of yourself. They make your social life richer and take the pressure off dating because you're not sitting around waiting for companionship. You've already got a friend to go do stuff with. So go out and snag yourself a new BFF of any gender. You can never have too many good friends. If you found this episode helpful, I think you might want to check out this episode. It's about Steve and Anna, and he had female friends. Anna wasn't a big fan. Hey, before you click away, can you please give my mom the thumbs up she's kindly requesting? And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button before mom makes it weird. Trust me, she will. Until next time, thank you for being here, and have a good one.